This is my first time above ground in a long time. It's weird how empty the land around here feels. Growing up, I remember how vibrant the woods were. A place where my people, the forest druids, would spend their days and nights sowing farms and helping nature thrive. We were the guardians of the heartwood tree, a tree that was the very source of our life. The royal family was tasked with its protection, ensuring the tree remained safe and healthy, so the forests and our people could live. As long as the tree thrived, we thrived. But as you can see, the forests aren't looking the best, and you're probably wondering why I'm alone as well, so let me give you the rundown of the situation I found myself in. A long time ago, a sorcerer came to our land, Lunaris. At first, he seemed harmless, curious about our magic even. He gained the trust of the Fae, the elves, even the elementals. But his curiosity twisted into greed. He unleashed a curse on the land, and everything fell apart. The forest died, the rivers dried up, dark creatures took over. The druids, the people who had protected Lunaris' forests for generations, were wiped out. I was just a kid when this happened, barely old enough to understand the weight of it all. My only task was to guide the princess, the one destined to protect the heartwood tree. She was smart, brave, and always ready with a plan. She said that if we could reach the heartwood tree, we'd be safe. She was part of the royal family, of course, as the princess, and she was one of the few that could actually speak to the gods themselves. So of course, I trusted her completely. The journey there was a nightmare. Those shadow creatures I told you about, the twisted ones, they hunted us consistently as we ran. I had a pouch of potions, the last remnants of druidic alchemy, and they kept us alive for a while. Then, during one of the attacks, I panicked. I drank the last healing potion, thinking I needed to fight. When I finally found the princess again, she was bleeding out. She had been ambushed, and I wasn't there to protect her. I tried to save her, but I'd already used the one thing that could have helped. She died in my arms. I'll never forgive myself. I don't remember much after that. I ran until my legs gave out, stumbled into a cave, and blacked out. When I woke up, I was at the base of the heartwood tree, the very thing that we'd been searching for. It was still glowing faintly, but it looked wrong. Infected? A weird black fungus or vine seemed to be creeping over its leaves at the top of the tree. An old woman was there too. She called me Your Highness. I tried to explain that she had it all wrong. I wasn't royalty, I was just the companion. The person who had failed to protect the only person who actually mattered in this situation. But she wouldn't listen. She rushed forward with her story, saying that the infection on the heartwood tree would continue unless I stopped it. Again, not listening to me when I said that I cannot stop it. I do not have the power. Then, just like that, she disappeared before I could say anything else. Now, I'm here, alone, with nothing but a broken forest, a cursed tree, and a book of runes that was left to me that I can't even read. I wasn't supposed to be the one to fix this. I wasn't supposed to be anything. But here I am, the last forest druid of Lunaris. I have no idea what to do next. I've spent the last few years hiding underground, but I felt the energy in the land change recently. It feels new, like the very earth is starting to breathe again. I've spent hundreds of hours tending to the tree. My potions are mediocre at best and have very little impact. My spells don't work at all, and my gardening is atrocious. So I decided it may be time I venture back to the surface and try to revive the forest from the outside in. The gods have little to no communication with me. I don't have royal blood after all. So today, my journey begins. Time to discover what this new energy is in the land, and if it means there is hope for a new life outside the confines of my cave. The heartwood tree has and always will be my focus, but I may need to seek assistance outside my own capabilities. since the gods clearly don't answer my prayers.